Okay, World Snooker has suspended three players over match fixing. They are David John, who is a former player from Wales, and Delu and CaoYupeng, both from China. Now, Delu is ranked 43 in the world, and CaoYupeng is ranked 38. The concerns date back to 2015, and they've been highlighted as suspicious betting patterns. The World Snooker, the governing body, had some concerns over certain matches, and then the players favour to report certain things. Basically, it's the way it's worded. It sounds as if it's all on the player, but this is not the first time players have been investigated for match fixing in snooker, and it will not be the last. The growth of the sport in the last 10 years has been fantastic, and there's more people around the world playing and watching. We have had Stephen Lee, for example, suspended for match fixing and caught. We've had John Higgins and Maguire both investigated for match fixing. We've had Stuart Bingham recently done for betting offences, and now we have these three. Now, David John doesn't currently is not playing. He lost his tour card. His ranking on the tour last season. But Delu and CaoYupeng do play, and they're ranked in the top 50. So this is not no hopers here. These are decent players who have decent rankings, or former players who've had decent rankings. These are top professionals who are concerned. This is not at the lower level of the game, which is worrying. There was a report released in tennis, which is another sport where it's down to the individual player and their prize money, where they said at the lower middle levels of the game there is issues with match fixing. This is not at the lower middle level of the game if there's two players in the top 50 under investigation for it. So if you're a snooker fan, how concerned are you about match fixing? This is not the first time players have been accused of it. As I said, Stephen Lee has been banned before. With the growth the sport has had, is there more opportunity for players to take bribes and fix matches? Possibly. There's more ranking events now. I think every tournament is classed as a ranking event now. The way snooker has changed over the last decade, and has changed style in the way players are presented and the amount of tournaments played that are for ranking points and the amount of prize money involved. We have to consider, the change in the structure of the sport. But this is a concern. So if you are a snooker fan, what are your thoughts? I hadn't even heard of two of these guys before. The two Chinese players, hadn't heard of them before. But there's a big rise of snooker in China. There's more players playing in China. A lot of the top 100 are from China. So we have to see what happens. But I'm going to leave that there, and we'll have to see down the line when World Snooker decides to have a meeting with these three individuals, because if there is not, they're investigating them. They haven't agreed to a meeting yet, and a time and date and a place to have the meeting for the players to answer the questions that World Snooker has for them, and their answers. So that's going to be a story to follow should any further news break, and it probably will. But I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. If you are a snooker player or snooker fan, place your comments below, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.